Rogue. So Rogue got some pretty interesting cards. It seems like they're trying to push this kind of thief theme to Rogue. So we've got the Ethereal Peddler. The Ethereal Peddler is a 5 mana 5/6, which is a very, very competitive stat line. It's equivalent to Pit Fighter. Pit Fighter is a marginal card. It's very, very good stats for the mana cost. And the battle cries reduce the cost of cards in your hand from other classes by 2. So the fact that this is battle cry is very, very powerful. So the battle cry is important because if this card gets removed somehow, you still get the mana reduction, and a two mana reduction is a big deal because it gives you a lot of tempo on the board. The problem is that all the cards you're going to be stealing are going to be random cards. So we've got the Swashbuckler on the right, 1 mana 1/1. Add a random card from your opponent's class to your hand. It's a random card, and you got Burgle, which is a random card, and then you got the Undercity Huckster, also a random card, and you basically you invest. All those stats are kind of all those minions are statted quite poorly, so you're investing because they're statted poorly. You're investing mana in terms of stats in order to draw these random cards, and then you have to then recover the tempo by playing Ethereal Peddler on 5 with all these stolen cards, and then getting the tempo after turn 5 by playing these cards for a reduced cost. But these cards are all random cards, so how competitive is it going to be? The important thing is that it's from your opponent's class. So class cards are generally more powerful than neutral cards, but there are some bad ones out there, like Paladin 1 mana secrets, for example, and you're not going to be playing against any priests because no one's going to play priests, so don't worry about getting bad priest cards. But every class has bad cards, and I don't know how reliable this effect is going to be. Even though the stats on the Ethereal Peddler itself is very strong, the stats on all the steel cards are very poor. Especially Burgle being a 3 mana card, where you effectively do nothing on turn 3. You just draw. It's like Arcane Intellect, like a worse version of Arcane Intellect. So I don't know whether this will be a successful archetype. I just don't see the win condition being good enough, being consistent enough, and it'll be bottom tier even if it's on the tier list. It's not going to be competitive. And then they got Deadly Fork. Death Rattle, add a 3/2 weapon to your hand. So a 3 mana 3/2 is very, very bad. Terrible stat distribution. Trades down to 2 drops very easily, and doesn't really trade up to 4 drops that easily. Most 4 drops have at least 4 health, so trades very poorly. And because you're adding the weapon to your hand, you're not equipping the weapon straight away. From what I hear, the weapon is also 3 mana, and the 3 mana 3/2 is it's like Eaglehorn Bow, which is only good on turn 3 and not really that good after turn 3. So does Rogue want to be doing this? Not really, especially because the hero power already produces the weapon, and Deadly Poison already buffs that to 3 mana, so to 3 attack. Sorry. So I think this is a terrible card. Even though it's Death Rattle, why would you want to play this in your N'Zoth Rogue? Summoning this from your N'Zoth does not create any impact on the board at all. It's not threatening. It doesn't have a powerful effect on the board like Sylvanas. It's not taunt, so I don't think this card is very good. I don't think it'll see any play. In fact, I'm not sure that any of these cards will see any play after a few weeks. So yeah, pretty bad for Rogue. But Rogue is not dead. Rogue has a very powerful core set with the very efficient removal. So I think Miracle Rogue will still be a thing. Whether this stealing stuff Rogue is going to be a thing, I don't see it being competitive at all. But I think Rogue is strong enough as it is. So if you create a card that's slightly too powerful for Rogue, Rogue just gets crazy because of the tempo from the hero power. So I think Rogue will still be played.